Hello, alle sammen. From Copenhagen in Frederiksberg. And today I have André Grande again.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. And we have this amazing view. See the bridge there? And you can take a boat to the other bridge. And we have get so lucky to get them from the universe, from the birds called goods. They flying over better to us. So Air Beauty, Awesome Celefina, PureSolar.com, and Andreas company. What do you call your company?
Yeah, my company name is André Grande Psychotherapist, and I also have a YouTube channel where I moonlight as a spiritual teacher. But my main occupation is as a psychotherapist.
Yes,
Yeah,
and we put the link in the comment
yeah.
again. And today, me and Andrea, we are sitting and talk on this. Andrea, you have a nice Christiania bike about the topic. And we decide the topic should be about being, we should have him here, to being graceful,
Mhm.
because that's what we see people need to learn about. And gracefulness is also about sexuality, because we have to be graceful for heterosexuality. Everyone should actually have sexuality every day and be graceful. I have how you say, like I say every day, I am so happy and graceful. I am a sensual human being.
Mhm.
so, so today we talk about that. I take my glasses off because I don't like that because then I cannot see it. So I want Andrea to explain what he want to talk about. His name, being graceful. We speak a little Danish and a little English.
Maybe we'll see what happens.
So graceful in Danish is taknemmelighed.
Mm.
So we talk about gracefulness today, and I want to give Andrea the words because that's him who are the guests in my show. So it's important he talk about what gracefulness is for him. So you
Mhm.
see him more and you see me. So
Ja,
welcome. Da da da.
skal, skal
Yeah.
jeg give hånd? Skal jeg holde den sådan her?
Yeah, you can talk.
Uh, yeah,
Like
it was very interesting because Ia Beauty suggested that we should talk about being grateful and gratefulness. And I actually have an idea of a video where I wanted to talk about gratefulness. So yeah, so we can just jump into it now.
yeah, I think you should go closer to you.
Closer to
Yeah,
okay.
I think you're going to you. It's okay, I'm
Okay.
not coming.
Okay. I will just
Yes,
only me in
yes,
the frame for a little while.
yes, yes.
Um, I see a lot of posts on social media about gratefulness, and I think it's a very it's a very good quality to have to be able to go to as a resource because gratefulness is a kind of intimacy and also sensuality, as Beauty just said, because it's about appreciating what's very close or near to oneself instead of being far away in some abstraction somewhere. Um, and what sometimes happens is that when we go through life and we sometimes we hit some rough spots, uh, the way we process those challenging experiences we sometimes can have is um, is determined how they will shape the rest of our life in a way. And what is easy to do is to go into a sort of victim mentality and become resentful about what happened and maybe also to the people that were involved in the experience. Uh, and this resentment, if it's not checked, if it's not seen through, if it's not worked with, can only become greater and greater and start to kind of eat one's self up. Uh, and what it really is doing is that it's eating up one's life force, one's yeah, life in general. Uh, and gratefulness is the antidote to resentment. So instead of focusing on something that happened in the past or far away and keep replaying it over and over again in the mind, if one can move, maybe not on a permanent basis, but one could just have a little experience of going down into the heart and being and saying, okay, this was in the past, but right now there's a lot of things to be grateful for. Then you can take all the energy out of that resentment, and 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 yeah, and also start to live more in the present moment, because all these resentments and victim mentality, it's all in the past anyway. So yeah, that was my
Exactly.
short introduction
Yes.
to some of the things I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Um,
It's
yeah.
exactly because we are so grateful we are in this garden
Hmm.
and we have this amazing race going. Now you have to see this. Oh my God! See how lucky we are. We get small babies also. Wow, we're so grateful because that is about being grateful about everything around you.
Yeah.
Also, we're grateful we are born with a heart, a mouth. We can speak, we can see, we can. Everything is to be grateful for. That's my daughter. She always say, "My mom is the most grateful person." so,
Yeah.
so, because every day we should say to our and also learn to be grateful for ourselves. Like
Hmm.
many people are not grateful for themselves too,
Hmm.
and I
Yeah.
learned that in my sessions. They must build like a foundation for
Yeah.
gracefulness for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's also the way out of perfectionism.
Mm.
Because if perfectionism, you're always striving for the next goal. But if you can just be grateful for what you have already achieved, and most people have achieved something in their life. But for instance, if you have had children, then you have achieved something very powerful in your life. Uh, yes, so gratefulness is near and it's intimate, just like sensuality we talked about last time, uh, and it's life supporting instead of, for instance, resentment or perfectionism, which is life destroying and saps you of energy. Yeah, so yeah, and there are a lot of things to be grateful for.
Yeah. So Mark, also like about the sensuality, it's like it's 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 so important to be grateful for. We have our breast, or we have
Yeah,
like our vagina, or our penis, or like it's very important. And if it's working or not, it's also about being grateful for and our body and because our body is one sensual how you
organism.
organism like so so important to be grateful for we can breathe and activate it and be in that way we shine. And also when we are grateful for ourselves then we also can start find out being grateful for other people
Yes,
and
that's the
show
next step.
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
and show appreciate to them.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's my biggest agenda and all you who following me they know I always say to them now we make a exercise
yeah,
and we say I am so happy and grateful for you looking at us today
yeah,
and listen to us. So yeah,
yeah.
and do you want to have another topic or you want to talk deeper
I
about
just want to say
yeah
quickly about
go yes
gratitude.
yes I want
Gratitude is what I call a quality in consciousness. So that means once you have done your beginning of the work and you get to a certain place, then you can sort of unlock, just like in a computer game, you can unlock new qualities. Uh, and but bef- before you have it as a second nature, you can already start to practice it every day,
yes
because it's also like a muscle in a way. So you have to practice. If you haven't ever practiced gratefulness, uh, then it will seem a little strange at first to start to appreciate things that are, because you say, oh, it's just a cup of coffee. What's there to be grateful about? But if you move into the sensuality of the moment, then you can see there's a lot of things to be grateful for with a cup of coffee, because it tastes
really
wonderful and it has a heat in it, and
and smell
and the smell is fantastic. The aromas are fantastic. uh, and so it's something you have to practice. But if you practice it, you could very quickly see the benefits on the rest of your life with the practice of gratefulness. Uh, for instance, a reduction in negative thinking
Mhm.
and negative attitudes towards other people. Um yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and
yeah,
it's very beautiful you say that with coffee and smell because last time you were saying that with sexuality sense,
yeah.
so it's matching very good
It's in the
because
senses
yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So that's
yeah,
matching very good
yeah,
because I don't drink coffee, but I drink tea.
yeah, yeah,
But it's exactly. But also, what people don't know, it's grateful is the highest energy in the world.
yeah. It's quite good.
It's the highest things you can ever. And what people don't know, there is a book who have I have read. I was grateful, but when I read this book, I really grow so much into be grateful. And when you are grateful, you can actually just standing and
In
you receive.
in it, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Stand in the
yeah.
gratefulness. Yeah,
Like today, I was going in this shop
yeah.
and buy a chocolate and a hot chocolate, and if you buy one piece of the one thing, and he say, "Oh, you just get the two of them," because say thank you so much and all that. So we
Mm,
can actually, I have many times I can only almost sit and say I'm so happy and grateful for get amazing clients like,
mm.
and then bing, my phone ringing, and I get the most amazing clients.
Okay.
So
So you use gratefulness as a way to attract
everything,
what you
yeah,
want. Yeah. Okay.
everything.
Yeah. Okay. That's very
Mm.
interesting.
Yes, it's so powerful. Like, wap, 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 wap. Yeah. Oh, she's angry. See, she's not grateful for him. Oh, she's a mom. Oh, the
Yeah.
little baby.
It's
Oh,
more about protection now.
yeah, but it's because there is a little one. There is six there, and there is one there is seven, and you know my number is seven. So it's a very powerful. See, oh, she's very protective. Oh, it's swimming the wrong way. Come on, come up here. So see, she's not graceful. She's very
She's in
angry, right?
protective mode.
Yes. Oh,
Uh,
now she's coming.
yeah,
Now
she's
she's
coming
coming.
back to her younglings.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I think
It's so beautiful. I'm so grateful for seeing this.
yeah.
And this better. It is so beautiful. First we get three small, and then we receive a big one. Oh,
Is interesting about the protection of that duck
yeah,
with the younglings because
yeah.
once you have something valuable inside, once you start to be grateful for things and
Mm,
you build up a reservoir of sacred things within yourself, then the next thing you have to do is protect that energy against negative energies of the world. So yeah, so just
mm,
like that mother duck,
yeah.
uh, she has
Now
something
she's
very
coming.
valuable.
Oh my God. Now
She has something very valuable to protect, and once you realize that we all have something valuable to protect, it becomes also something that you can train with boundaries and protecting your energy.
mm.
We also talked about cycling through Copenhagen and seeing a lot of unhappy faces and how it can become a little bit too much. But so yeah, we have to learn a way to
we
protect ourselves a little bit against that.
we try really learn about that. I try escape out in the natural
Yeah, yeah, you go to the natural. Yeah,
because and now it's also beautiful. See all this higher. There's also so many now.
yeah.
We're very grateful. We're very
What is the
powerful.
English word for fiskehare?
Oh my God.
Heron, heron.
Heron,
That
yeah.
is heron.
There's also heron suddenly
Yeah,
so many. Yeah.
yeah. Quite
So
elegant,
powerful.
elegant
Yeah.
birds.
Oh, now they're jumping in the water. Oh wow.
Okay, I
Mm,
think
yeah.
it was good for today.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
that was really good because it's also a little bit cold.
it
I
is a
will
little
take
bit
and
cold.
say goodbye. It's very cold, and I just want to show you. See how close we are to them. Can you see? Oh my God! Actually, but you must not touch you because then your mom gets sad. Then she don't. Let's see. See? So thank you so much for listening to us. We're so happy and so amazing to try to be a Andrea Grande in Copenhagen in Frederiksberg. It's so amazing to finally meet in the
Yeah,
really.
in the flesh.
Yes. So thank you so much for listening to us. And you can write to us and you can learn about being graceful. We are very good to learn people that. So
Yeah.
get in contact with us and we will learn you to be graceful. And have a great evening and day wherever you are in the world. And I send you so much love and kisses from my heart. And I love you and I'm so grateful for you. Ciao.
Bye.
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 Yeah.
So
It's